Off we go now in the boys 12 and older 4x50 medley relay. We've got the boys, the girls, and the mixed 4x50 medley relay tonight. Swimming in heat number 1, lane 2, Killarney, lane 3, Calgary Patriots, lane number 4, Killarney, lane number 5 is Cascade, lane 6 is Keano, lane 7, the Cascade D team. That is the Cascade Swim Club at Parker Duché on 28-17. Advantage over the Patriots, but moving up from third to second now is lane number 4, Killarney, with Jackson Wolf. Sorry, no, it's not Jackson Wolf, it's Brandon Hashi. And in lane number 2 from Killarney, Charlie Chofamuk. It is Killarney out in 1-2, with Cascade trailing in third in lane number 5. There goes the Killarney Butterflyers, Jackson Wolf in 4, Alexander Young in 3, and for Cascade, Jason Yang. And Wolf doing a great job on this third leg. As our anchors get ready to get in, there goes Killarney in 4 with Paul Dardis. Here comes his teammate Ethan to go, and for Cascade in 5, right behind him, Broden Kelly. A great race for second and third. Killarney way out in front, but we've got Killarney's B team, Cascade, as well as the Patriots, and Edmonton Keano vying for these last 2 podium spots. Killarney in for the win in 1:51.32, and for second, just at the touch by 5/100ths of a second. Cascade in lane number 5, followed very closely by Edmonton Keano in lane number 6. Great results there on our first heat. Now on to heat number 2. These will be our open-aged swimmers in the boys 4x50 medley relay. Madam referee. Here we go with the open category swimmers in our second and final heat of the boys 4x50 medley relay. Swimming in lane number 3, Cascade. Lane 4, LA Swimming. Lane 5, Cascade A team. And in lane number 6, the Calgary Patriots. Cascade with Caleb Gain in lane number 5, out in front. Saw a 28-17 lead out in the previous heat, and here we are with a 27-5-8 for Gain. Into the water on breaststroke is Cameron Brill, followed by lane at number 2, that's the Cascade B team, and then the Patriots sitting in third in lane 6. Cascade B with Isaac Milne, and the Patriots, Mason Ung swimming breaststroke. 27-5 on the backstroke for Gain, and Cameron Brill charging hard to the 100 wall here in 5, 55.99. That's a 28-4 split for Brill. Into the water, the butterflyer goes at Addison Butler with the lead in lane number 5, followed by the Patriots in lane 6 with William Fleury. And then Alexander Bakey in lane number 3, sitting in third for the Cascade B team. Last one, we're getting ready to dive in. This is going to be Dawson Sheehan in 5 for Cascade. Moving into second, it is the Cascade B team. So this is going to be Caden Werner Enns. And the Patriots are in the water with Andrew McKell. Last 10 meters now for Dawson Sheehan and the Cascade Swim Club in lane number 5, coming in to win our open medley relay, 146.71. Cascade B in for second and 3, followed by the Patriots in lane 6. That is it for the boys 4x50 medley relay. Moving on to event number 203. This is the mixed 400-meter freestyle time final event. Madam referee. This mixed final has our top 4 seeded women and our top 4 seeded men. We had a number of heats this morning in this event. Leading the way in lane number 1, Isaac Baylor, Red Deer Catalina. Lane 2 is Naomi Slee Keano. Lane 3 is Christy Lang Keano. Lane number 4, Cameron Chan Keano. Lane 5, Emma Finland Keano. Lane 6, Tanner Cole Keano. Lane number 7, Matthew McDonald Killarney. And lane number 8, Cameron Cannings, University of Calgary Swim Club. Tanner Cole in lane number 6. Won a best time in the 800 the other night, leading the way here through the first 100 meters, 59.15. Couple tenths of a second up on his teammate in lane number 4. Cameron Chan, 3rd. Emma Finland, winner of the 800-meter freestyle last night. We saw her swim a great even split race. She was at 8:35, just a few tenths off of her lifetime best. Three swimmers from Edmonton, Canada leading the way in 4, 5, and 6 with Chan, Cole, and Finland coming to the halfway point. Tanner Cole still with the lead, 2:01.82, a 1:02.7 split on his second 100. 2 tenths back is Chan in lane number 4. Finland at 2:04.1, currently sitting in 3rd in lane number 5. Two tenths was the separation at the 200. It's still the same, 2:33.7 and 2:33.9. Slight advantage to Cole in lane number 6. Cameron Chan right there with them as they come to the 300 together. Advantage to Cole in lane number 6 as he turns to 3:05.5. Now 6 tenths of a second up on his teammate. Chan has an entry time of 4:12.24. Cole is entered in a 4:17.08. At the finish, it is still Tanner Cole just trying to hold off his teammate Chan. At the finish, Tanner Cole, look at this, a 7-second best time, 4:09.63. Chan in also at the best at 4:10.4. Third going to Finland at a 4:14.56. Cameron Canning taking a big 7 seconds off in lane number 8. Be our second fastest girl here in the 400-meter freestyle. Times on the board are good. Moving on to event number 205 now. This is the girls' 50-meter breaststroke. Our first heat will be the 12 to 13-year-old B final. Madam Referee. Looks like we had a few late scratches there in the B final. Swimming in lane number 4 is Kate Walkler from the Calgary Patriots, and lane number 5, Emma Wu, also from the Patriots. 43:90 was the time this morning that Walkler put up. And we'll see if she can beat that as she comes to the finish. Kate Walkler from the Calgary Patriots winning the B final, 42.34. Results on the board are official. Next up, Heat 2. This is the girls' A final. Madam Referee. Top seed in this heat, the A final in lane number 4 is Malik Beshri from the University of Calgary Swim Club, 37.88. The time she put up this morning looking strong in lane number 3, Alicia Dye, University of Calgary. She was 39.6. She hits the 25-meter mark out in front. As we come off the back, on the back 25, the great pullout it is. Beshri in lane number 4 taking back the lead. 5 meters left to go for Beshri, 37.88 this morning in prelims, and winning tonight in a 37.95. Second going to Alicia Day in lane number 3, and third, Cascade's Lila Thiessen in lane 5. Results on the board are official. Next heat, Heat 3, the girls, 14 to 15, B final. Madam Referee. B finalist, the top seed in lane at number 4, Shanna Fu from the Patriots. She was 37.62 this morning in prelims. Right there with her in lane number 3 is Rianne Cameo. 36.46 wins Shayna Fu, from the Calgary Patriots. Results on the board are official. Next heat, heat number 4, the A final. Madam Referee. A final now in the girls 14 to 15, 50-meter breaststroke. Georgia Wise from Killarney in lane number 4 was at 35-75 this morning in the prelims. Sitting in lane number 4, out quickly in lane at number 3 though. From the University of Calgary, Meredith Chichilo. She was only 17 1/2 of a second back in the prelims, looking strong in lane number 2. Lola O'Brien, LA Swimming, up with the leaders. But here goes Wise in lane number 4. At the touch it is 35-19, Georgia Wise. Second, going to Lauren Porter from the Killarney Swim Club, and third going to Lola O'Brien from LA Swimming. Results on the board are official. Next up, event number 207. This is the girls 16 and over, 50-meter breaststroke final. Madam Referee. A finalist with Callie Giroux, University of Calgary, in the pole position in lane number 4, 33-17 this morning. Ellie Couture beside her in 5 from Red Deer, 0.2 of a second back at 33-43. 3, 4, and 5 all turning together. Advantage Couture with a great underwater pullout for Red Deer in 5. Giroux trying to stay with her, but Couture in 5 has the advantage, and it is by 1/100th of a second. What a touch. Callie Giroux in lane 4, University of Calgary, just ahead of Ellie Couture from Red Deer Catalina. Third, going to Berrigan in lane number 6 from Edmonton Keano. Results on the board are official. Next event 208. This is the boys' 50-meter breaststroke. Heat number 1 of 2 is going to be our 12 to 13-year-old A final. Madam Referee. A final, the boys 12 to 13, lane 2, Clayton Lindeback. Cascade, lane 3, his teammate Jackson Kwan. Lane number 4 from Killarney, Kaylin Plana. Lane number 5, Ben Weir from Cascade. Lane 7, also Cascade, Nathan Zang. And in lane number 7 from Cascade, Declan McLaughlin. Plana looking strong, 35-19 this morning. And he's going to hutch just ahead of Ben Weir on 35-43. Weir in for second, cracking that 30-second mark. Third going to Jackson Kwan in lane 3, also from Cascade. Results on the board are official. Heat 2 now, the 14 to 15-year-old boys A final. Madam Referee. Lane number 4, Nick Duncan, University of Calgary, just missed cracking that 30-second mark this morning. It was 30.24 seconds. He's out strong for the first 25 meters ahead of lane 5 and 6. Brandon Hashey from Killarney and Miles Grant from Red Deer Catalina 10 meters left to go now for Duncan. We'll see if we can get underneath that 30-second mark. He's going to be so close at just over 30.41. Duncan in lane number 4 winning. Second going to lane number 5, Hashi from Killarney. And third going to Miles Grant from Red Catalina in lane 6. Results on the board are official. Next up, event number 210. This is the boys 16 and over 50-meter breaststroke final. Madam Referee. Top seed in lane number 4 is Mason Ung from the Calgary Patriots, is at 30.77. About first to the first 25 meters, though. Cameron Bill in lane number 5, Cascade, he was 30.89 this morning. Saw him put up a very solid 28.5 on the relay from a flying start, and here he is, 29.16. Brill taking the A final. Second going to Mason Ung from the Patriots in 4. And third going to Edmonton Keanos, Spencer McKenzie. Results on the board are official. Next is event number 211. This is the girls 12 to 15, 50-meter freestyle. We have 4 heats in this event. Our first heat will be the 12 to 13-year-old girls B final. Madam Referee. Top seed in the B final, swimming in lane number 4 from LA Swimming, is Taylor Ginter. 30.33 this morning, closest swimmer to cracking that 30 mark. Out very quickly in 14 low there for that first 25 meters. On pace to get under 30. We'll see what she can do here over the last 10. Ginter from LA Swimming now at the flags. We'll see if she puts her head down to get to the wall. And she does, 29.59, winning our B final. Results on the board are official. And ladies and gentlemen, just before we get underway with our next heat, if I could just draw your attention to the lovely attire by our birthday girl and referee, Iris Jackson, here on a special Halloween night, celebrating her 25th birthday, I believe, with all of you here at the Repsol Sports Center. With that, on to heat number 2 of the 12 to 13-year-old girls A final. Madam Referee. A finalists with Matea Gigovich and lane at number 4 from Killarney, 27.78 this morning. Look at this field though. Look at lane 3. Anna Joseph from the Patriots was 28.8 this morning. Up and at the touch, 28.07. Julia Norman from the University of Calgary taking the A final. Second going to Gigovich in lane number 4, and third going to Anna Joseph swimming out of lane number 3. Results on the board are official. Next up, heat number 3, the 14 to 15-year-old girls B final. Madam Referee. B final of Ashley Jackson in lane number 4, Edmonton, Canada, at 29.03. .28.65 for Jackson, winning the B final in lane 4. Results on the board are official. Next up, Heat 4, the 14 to 15-year-old A final, Madam Referee. Top seed in lane number 4, Cameron Cannings, University of Calgary, 25.67. In the prelims this morning, a great swim for the 15-year-old from the University of Calgary, out and looking very strong. Head down off of that wall, just like you're supposed to. Look at this. No breaths yet on the second 25 for Cannings. At the wall and at the touch, 25.62. Great swim out of lane number 4, Cameron Cannings, University of Calgary. Second, going to her teammate Milena Koshik, and third, going to the Patriots, Brooklyn Avey in lane 3. Results on the board are official. Next up, event number 213, the girls 16 and over 50-meter freestyle. We have 3 heats in this event. Our first heat will be the C final, Madam Referee. Just waiting for the board to roll over to show the first heat of the women's 50-meter freestyle 16 and over. It should be our C final. Just be a minute, ladies and gentlemen, as we reset the board. Seems to have glitched on us. Just be a minute or so as before we get underway with a 16 and over 50-meter freestyle.
The street lights in the city palms. Call me what you want when you want if you want. And you can call me names if you call me up. Feel like the least of all your problems. You can't reach me if you want to stay.
Just a reminder, our swimmers are eligible to break Rocky Mountain meet records here in the 16 and over category. It's only 25.60 in this event, set back in 2015 by Rebecca Smith. Smith, a medalist at the 2020 Olympic Games.
You say, don't waste a minute, don't wait a minute.
Long-standing Alberta swimmer.
For you to tell me now. 'Cause I've been up for 3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city palms. Call me what you want when you want if you want. And you can call me names if you call me up. 3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city palms. Call me what you want when you want if you want. And you can call me names if you call me up. I can't fix each and all your problems. I'm no good with names and faces. But you sent me naked pictures from a neck down to the waist. I get my feelings involved. So stop returning my calls. The flaws turning to walls and barricades. And I'm too far gone in all the wrong ways. make sense. I ain't made of money, maybe someday you can take it from me. I'm up too late, thinking about you. And MIA for 3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city of palms. Call me what you want when you want if you want. And you can call me.
So it looks like we'll be ready to go. We're not going to see a lot on the board as it resets. Might take a minute or two.
In the city of palms. Call me what you want.
But we're ready to get underway. Bet number 213, the girls 16 over 50 meter freestyle. Heat number 1 will be our C final. Madam Referee. Off we go. Top seed in lane number 4 from the Patriots. 29.04 was her time. That's Sarah Caparino. Very close there in lane number 5, Bo Spencer. Around 29.43. Looking good out of lane at number 3, Lois Cronshaw. From the Cascade swims on 29.45. Up with the leaders is going to be 4. Caparino from the Patriots at 28.82.
Break. You just take it all to the face. I know that you want to cry, but it's much more to life than dying over your past mistakes and people who do dirt on your name.
Results on the board are official.
Since 10, I've been feeling lonely.
Next up, heat number 2, the B final. Madam Referee.
My lips so big, was I too dark and it since my fears. These gay thoughts would always on me. I pray God would take it from me. It's hard for you when you're fighting, and nobody knows it when you're silent. I'd be by the phone, standing Nicky morning into dawn.
Top seed in lane at number 4 and heat 2, 27.99 by Red Deer Catalina's Madison Wayne.
I'd be by the way, then I made that jump, that leap of faith.
Out strong in lane number 1. Look at Nyla Smith from Killarney trying to roll a gutter ball out of lane number 1. That's Weens answering back in lane number 4. Red Deer Catalina has a 27.64, winning our B final. Results on the board are official. Next, heat number 3, the A final. Madam Referee.
You just take it all to the face. I know that you want to cry, but it's much more to life than dying over your past mistakes and people who do dirt on your name.
Great start out of Tegan Vanderleek in lane number 4. Dressel-esque as she gets in ahead of the field. She was 25.82 this morning in the preliminaries. 25.60 is the meet record. And Vanderleek powering through, taking your breath. Only at the 15-meter mark on the second 25. Watch the clock. Here we go. Vanderleek, 25.51. That is a new meet record in the Rocky Mountain Cup. And a great swim for Vanderleek from Keanu in lane number 4. Second going to McKenzie. And lane number 5 from the University of Calgary. And Leah Butler takes the third place position from the Patriots in lane 2. Results on the board are official. Next up, event 214, the boys 50-meter freestyle. Heat number 1 is our 12 to 13-year-old A final. Madam Referee. Declan McLaughlin in 2 from Cascade. Lane 3, Levi Hildebrand, Patriots. Lane number 4, Ethan Nago, Killarney. Lane 5, Alan Piddick from Killarney. And lane number 6, Sebastian Polacek, Cascade. And it's Nago at the wall, 27.99. Second going to his teammate Piddock in lane number 5, and third going to the Patriots, Levi Hildebrand in lane 3. Results on the board are official. Next heat, heat 2. This is the 14 to 15-year-old B final. Madam referee.
So now you better stop. Rebuild all your ruin. For peace and trust, can win the day. Despite of all your losing.
B finalists led by lane number 4, Kaylin Sumong, led your Catalina 27-2-0 this morning. Seen some nice drops here in these 50-meter freestyle events tonight. Lane 1 looking strong. That is Ethan T. from Killarney challenging for the lead. They come to the flags together. It's going to be Sumong 26-75, just ahead of Z in the B final.
Reel it in, I got the bag, tell a friend, she got some, bring it in, from the news, she in it, yeah. Reel it in, I got the bag, tell a friend, she got some, bring it in.
Results on the board are official.
Tripping.
Next up,
top mission.
this is going to be Heat 3. This is the 14 to 15-year-old boys A final.
You Jordan a Pippin.
Madam referee.
I'm dissing this and I ain't got the time to just kick it. I don't trust nobody cause I can't be fake. Frontin' ain't an option cause my soul can't change. And I'm tired of being humble, I feel no way. It's that
Dardis in 4, Wolf in 5. The two Killarney swimmers in the middle of the pool have had some great sprints so far this weekend, and as Dardis clocking it out at the first 25 meters, out ahead of his teammate Wolf in 5, and Aiden Norman from the University of Calgary in 3 is up there as well. This is going to be Dardis in 4, 23.99.
It's 13K up on my
Great swim for him in lane number 4. Second going to Norman in lane number 3, and Killarney's Jackson Wolf in for third in lane 5.
Tatiana put it in designer, she Italiana, she is sorta kinda, she Bjork cute, so she really fine, just sorta weird, and she got some cake.
Swimmers who can clear the pool. Results on the board are official.
Head with anxiety, and I love it when a big nigga trying me. I don't trust nobody.
Next event 216, 16 and over boys. We've got 2 heats in this event. Heat number 1 is your B final. Madam referee.
That might pull up T.O.B. Like, reel it in, I got the bag, tell a friend, she got some, bring it in, from the news, she in it, yeah.
Off they go in the B final, led by, Liam Durba is the first alternate, so the top seed by time in lane number 5 is Alberta Marlins' Parker Maxwell. Out strong though in 6, Anthony Waller from Glencoe. Waller and Maxwell at the front as they come to the finish. Is going to be Waller, 25.66 from Glencoe. Results on the board are official. Next up, Heat 2. This is your A final. Madam referee. Top seed in lane number 5, Red Deer Catalina's Cooper Waddle. Being chased by Dawson Sheehan in 6. And look at the race going on in lanes 1 and 2. Blanket finish at the wall, and it's going to be Waddle at 25.18. Results on the board official, Waddle, Sheehan, and Wales. Top three swimmers in the boys 16 and over 50-meter freestyle. Next event 218. This is a boys 400-meter individual medley. This is a time final event. And your top 8 seeded swimmers, Madam Referee. Swimmers in the top heat of our 400 IM, swimming in lane number 1 from Killarney, Brandon Hashi. Lane 2 from Keano, Hugo Nagoyan. Lane 3 from University of Calgary, Andrew Fenning. Lane 4 from Keano, Tanner Cole. Lane number 5 from Cascade, leading the way, Addison Butler. Lane 6 from University of Calgary, Demetrios Malonish. Lane 7 from Keano, Cohen Chan. Lane 8 from Cascade, Parker Deshay. Through the butterfly, it is Butler in 1:01:45, 2 seconds up on Tanner Cole, the winner of the 400-meter freestyle tonight. Quite a double 400 free and 400 IM. No rest for this swimmer from Edmonton, Keano. In lane number 4, having a solid backstroke, gaining a bit of ground on Butler as they go through the first 25 meters. Third right now, it is the University of Calgary's Andrew Fenning swimming in lane number 3, but right there with him in 6 and 7 is Malonish and Chan. Exactly together at the 150-meter mark, Butler and Cole, 1:39:32. And Cole in lane number 4 from Edmonton, Keano has gone just slightly by Addison Butler, Cascade in lane number 5 as they come to the 200-meter mark. This is the halfway point on to breaststroke, 2:14:30 to 2:17:4. But watch out, Butler very strong on the breaststroke. Let's see if he can work to gain a bit of that ground he's lost on Cole. Third still is Fenning in lane number 3 from the University of Calgary. Cole holding his ground through the first 25 meters of breaststroke. And Cole now actually extending his lead through the first 50 meters as he hits, and a 2:54.28, 2:57.6. is a split time for Butler in lane number 5. Now moving up on Fenning, and only a 1/10 of a second back, it is Cohen Chan swimming in lane number 7 for the Edmonton Keano Swim Club, right there with University of Calgary's Andrew Fenning. Tanner Cole just over 5 meters of breaststroke left to go. He is a very strong freestyler. We saw him in the 8 yesterday and the 4 tonight. He's hitting at 3:34.8. Should be able to challenge that best time, that entry time of 4:40.9. As should Butler as he turns at 3:40 at the 300. Now in third, it is clearly Cohen Chan, Edmonton Keano in 7. And 50 meters to go after he turns at this wall. Tanner Cole, 34.0 on that 50 meters of freestyle. Butler turning at 4:14, just over 5 seconds back in lane 5. And a tight race for that third place position between Fenning in 3 and Chan in lane number 7. At the finish, Tanner Cole, Edmonton Keanu, 440.34. Second goes to Butler in lane number 5, 448.89. And third to Andrew Fenning, taking 10 seconds off his entry time in lane number 3 from the University of Calgary. Results look good as we move on now to event number 219. This is the girls' 100-meter backstroke. Heat number 1 will be our 12 to 13-year-old girls' A final. Madam Referee. Off we go in the first heat is the A final, girls 12 to 13. Swimming in lane number 1, it is Abigail Horner-Enns from Cascade. Lane 2, Haley Cameron, Patriots. Lane 3, Taylor Ginter, LA Swimming. Lane 4, Sienna Rogers, University of Calgary. Lane 5, Anna Joseph from the Patriots. Lane 6, Tekla Mach-Miklowski, Keanu. Lane 7, Bridget Evans, Keanu. Sienna Rogers, 32.74 is the split time. She was 108.45 this morning. And she's looking strong, staying ahead of Anna Joseph in lane number 5. From the Calgary Patriots as they hit the last wall, come off, try and work that underwater out at least past the flags. And here we go. 10 meters left to go for Rogers in lane number 4, University of Calgary. 108.45 this morning. She's going to be under that tonight. 106.58 for Rogers. A 2-second drop for her. Second going to Joseph in lane number 5. And third, Edmonton Keanu's Rashmalowski in lane 6. Results on the board are official. Heat number 2 now. This is the girls' 14 to 15-year-old B final. Madam Referee. This is the B final in the girls, 14 to 15, 100-meter backstroke. Swimming in lane number 1, Jocelyn Evans from Calgary Patriots. Lane 2, Dylan Gravel, Red Deer Catalina. Lane 3, Adair Peterson, University of Calgary. Lane 4, Aluna Phillips, Keanu. Lane 5, Brooke Anderson, Keanu. Lane 6, Annika Erickson, Red Deer Catalina. Lane 7 is Emma Chin from the Patriots. And in lane number 8, lane number 8 is empty. Top seed is Phillips in 4, 110.60 this morning, leading the way. Just less than 15 meters to go now. And Phillips 110.60 this morning. She's going to be underneath that 110 mark. Here she is, 107.63, winning the B final. Results on the board are official. On to heat number 3. This is your 14 to 15-year-old A final. Madam Referee. A finalists with Avery Mitchell in lane 1, Killarney in lane 2, Maria Koshik, University of Calgary, lane 3, Dakota Dotzlaff, Parkland, lane 4, Alana Garcia, Keano, lane 5, Brooklyn Avery, Patriots, lane 6, Abby Baylor, Red Deer Catalina, lane 7, Maya Slee, Keano, and lane number 8, Kaylee Crane, also Keano. And it's Garcia out in 30.75. She was a 105.31 this morning. A lot of our swimmers making Western Championship qualifying times here. As for the 22 season, we will be able to use short course qualifying times. Garcia underneath that cut earlier today, and she has a lead over Brooklyn Avey in lane number 5. Third is Dotzlaff from Parkland. Dotzlaff charging here at the finish. It's going to be Garcia, 104.94. Second going to Avey in lane number 5, and third to Dotzlaff from Parkland in lane 3. Results on the board are official. Just a reminder for all swimmers on deck, all coaches and volunteers, just a reminder, masks are mandatory unless you're behind the blocks or in the water. Once again, swimmers, please, masks on the pool deck if you are not behind the blocks preparing for your race. Here we go, event 221. This is a 16 and over girls A final. Madam Referee. Lane number 1, Katie Thompson, Killarney. Lane 2, Sydney Heisman, Glencoe. Lane 3, Leah Butler, Patriots. Lane number 4, Delaney Lehman, Red Deer Catalina. Lane 5, Peyton Kelly, Cascade. Lane 6, Cora Wilson, Cascade. Lane 7, Megan Less, Patriots. And lane number 8, Anna Blevins from Keano. Peyton Kelly out charging hard here. She won the 50-meter backstroke event. Was in the top 3 in the 200. She goes through the first 50 meters in 30.65, 4/10 of a second ahead of Lehman. Lehman this morning a 105.19. Peyton Kelly a 105.56 as it comes to the last wall. It is Kelly followed by Lehman. Let's see who has the strongest and longest of the underwaters off of this wall. Solid by both of them as they come up. It is 10 meters left to go. Kelly and Lehman together in lanes 5 and 4. And it looks like it's going to be Peyton Kelly winning in a 103.82. Second going to Delaney Lehman in lane number 4, and third to Leah Butler swimming in lane 3. Results on the board are official. Now on to the boys' 100-meter backstroke. We have 3 heats. Heat number 1 is a 12 to 13-year-old A final. Madam Referee. Lane number 1 is Michael Lindenbach, Cascade. Lane 2, Dalton Powell, Red Deer Catalina. That's lane 4, sorry. Lane 5, Ethan DeGo from the Killarney Swim Club. Powell from Red Deer was a 1:07.29 this morning. And he is driving it out very quickly here through the first 50 meters. Here goes Powell, 32.13. Should be able to go 105 high, 106 low off of that fantastic first 50-meter split. To go in lane number 5 was a 1:13.8 this morning. Leaning back in 3, a 1:23.2. We'll look to see if we get all of these swimmers a new personal best. As we start to move to the last 25, it's just 10 meters for Powell in 4. Here comes Dalton Powell, Red Deer Catalina at the touch. 105.92. Ethan to go will come to the wall second, a 1:13.44. Faster than this morning, 4 to go. And also faster by 3 seconds in lane number 3, Michael Lindenbach, Cascade. Results on the board are official. Next is Heat 2. This is the 14 to 15-year-old boys B final. Madam referee. Lane number 3 is Jason Yang from Cascade. Lane 4, Andrew Chilton, Cano. Lane 5, Tristan Van Vliet, Cascade. And lane 6, Alex Adam from the Calgary Patriots. Chilton this morning was a 1:09.08. Van Vliet beside him was 0.2 of a second slower at 1:09.32. .33.11 is the turn time for Van Vliet and Chilton turning both together. We're going to have quite a race here over the back half of a 100-meter backstroke. 25 meters to go for Chilton with a slight advantage over Van Vliet. Andrew Chilton this morning, a 1:09.08. At the touch, 1:08.03. Results on the board are official. Now heat number 3. This is the 14 to 15-year-old boys A final. Madam referee. A finalist, Broden Kelly in lane number 1, Cascade. Lane 2, Ethan Chi, Killarney. Lane 3, Balash Moldovan from Killarney. Lane 4, Andrew Byrne, Patriots. Lane 5, Matt Avey, Patriots. Lane 6, Adam L. Seafin, University of Calgary. Lane 7, Merrick Phillips, Keano. And lane number 8, Jonas Smith, Cascade. 1/100th of a second is all that separate the two Patriot teammates in 4 and 5. Byrne with the advantage over Avey. Byrne this morning at 1:02.55, going into the final with the fastest time, but it is Avey turning on that last wall ahead of his teammate. Who's got it at the finish? Byrne and Avey in 4 and 5. The two Patriots teammates at the flags together. At the touch, it is Andrew Byrne at 1:03.31, 0.2 of a second ahead of Matt Avey in lane 5. Third going to Adam L. Seafin from the University of Calgary in lane 6. Results on the board are official. Next up, this is the boys 16 and over A final. Madam referee. A finalist in lane 1, Liam Durham, Killarney. Lane 2, Mason Ung, Patriots. Lane 3, Matt McDonald, Killarney. Lane 4, Cameron Chan, Keanu. Lane 5, Caleb Gain, Cascade. Lane 6, Noah Thomas, Red Deer, Catalina. Lane number 7, Ashton Sholey, Alberta Marlins. And lane 8, Andrew McKell, Patriots. It's Gain in lane number 5, out in front, 28.75. He was 102.9 this morning. Cameron Chan, Keanu. In lane number 4, he was a 59.69, but it is Gain with the advantage, and Chan right there as he comes to the last wall together. Watch for this underwater. Chan with the advantage coming up just ahead of Gain, but they are neck and neck with 10 meters left to go. Cameron Chan, Edmonton Cano trying to hold off Caleb Gain, Cascade in 5, and it's Chan 59.74. Second going to Caleb Gain in lane number 5. While third goes to lane 3, Matt McDonald from Killarney. Results on the board are official. Next event 225. This is the girls' 200-meter breaststroke. Our first heat is a 12 to 13-year-old A final. Madam referee. A finalist in the water in the 200-meter breaststroke, swimming in lane 3 from the University of Calgary, Malak Beshri. Lane number 4 from the Calgary Patriots, Abigail Clark. Lane 5 from the University of Calgary, Alicia Dye. Clark in lane number 4, only swimmer under 3 minutes in this final. She was 2:59.59. She's leading the way here in lane number 4 at 39.99. Almost 2 seconds up on Dye, swimming in lane number 5. Beshri in lane number 3 was 3:13.92 this morning. Dye in lane number 5 was a 3:11.26. As we come to the halfway point, it's Clark in lane number 4. Gonna hit the 100-meter wall out in front in a 1:23 mid. Abigail Clark still leading the way. Alicia Dye in lane 5, sitting in second. See if she can crack that 3-minute mark again. We'll see if our two University of Calgary swimmers can get down closer to 3 minutes. 2:08.55. 45 seconds on her third 50. She should be able to go better than she did this morning, which was a 2:59.5. And here we go at the finish, 2:59.5 this morning for Abigail Clark from the Patriots in lane number 4. She's going to crush that here as she is in and on the wall in a 2:54.59, a 5-second drop exactly from this morning. And looks like we're going to have a good drop out of Dye in lane number 5 as she hits the wall in a 3:05.1, 6 seconds better. And here comes Beshri in a 3:10.29 for third. Results on the board are official. Next up, Heat 2. This is the 14 to 15-year-old girls B final. Madam referee. Swimmers are in the water now in the B final for the thrills, 14 to 15. Lane 1 is Maria Passion, Alberta Marlins. Lane 2, Georgia Wise, Killarney. Lane 3, Meredith Chichilo, University of Calgary. Lane 4, Killarney's Lauren Porter. Lane 5 from LA Swimming, Lola O'Brien. Lane 6, University of Calgary, Elaine Wang. Lane 7 from Red Deer, Catalina, that's Lena Powell. In lane 8 from the University of Calgary was Riley Long. Top seed in lane number 4. Lauren Porter from Killarney this morning. She swam 2:56.32. And Porter just a few strokes from the halfway point, the 100-meter mall. LA Swimming's Lola O'Brien sitting in second, just at her hips in lane 5. O'Brien 1:21.4, a second and a half up on O'Brien in lane 5. Third is Elaine Wang, University of Calgary, 1/10 of a second up on Killarney's Georgia Wise, swimming at lane number 2. Is going to be the 3/4 mark, the 150-meter wall for Porter as she turns in a 2:05.70. Be pretty close to getting under 250. She can hold this pace here. Over the last 35 meters, O'Brien turns at 2:08.6. Wang now clearly out in third. And lane number 6 for the University of Calgary as Porter hits the last wall, coming home now, less than 25 meters to go. Here in the B final, the girls 14 to 15. And here we go, Lauren Porter, 2:48.45. Good 8-second drop from this morning, winning the B final. The girls, 14 to 15, 200-meter breaststroke. Results on the board are official. Heat 3 now. This is the 14 to 15-year-old girls A final. Madam referee. Lane number 1 from Killarney, Molly Fleming. Lane 2 from the University of Calgary, Kaylee McLeod. Lane 3 from Keano, Aluna Phillips. Lane number 4 from the University of Calgary, Sydney Stewart. Lane 5 from Cascade, Cameron Dale. Lane 6 from the University of Calgary, Sonia Bakshi. Lane 7 from Cascade, Alana Karisha. And lane number 8 from Radio Catalina, Kyman Graham. Stewart at 36.46 is out in front. She's our top seed. She was 2:41.34 this morning. She had a solid 6-second lead on Cameron Dale in lane number 5 from Cascade. She is in second right now. Giving chase is lane number 6. Currently in third from University of Calgary, Sonia Bakshi. We'll see how close they can be to under that 120 mark as they come to the halfway point. And Stewart, 117.0, very solid out. Right at 120.0 are Dale and Bakshi in 5 and 6. Bakshi this morning was 250.55. She's on pace to be well underneath that time this morning. And looking good, Sydney Stewart, University of Calgary in the middle of the pool. Coming to the 150-meter mark in 158.2. That's a 41-second third 50. She's going to be right at the 240 mark. We'll see what she can do here over the last 35 meters. Dale and Bakshi still battling hard. 5/10 of a second is the advantage for Bakshi in 6. And we'll see how Stewart can drive here over the last 12 meters, trying to get underneath 240. Sydney Stewart, University of Calgary Swim Club, 241.34 this morning. And she's going to be just underneath, just at 240.08. A great swim. Sydney Stewart, University of Calgary in 4. Second going to lane 6, Sonia Bakshi. And third to Cameron Dale, Cascade in 5. Results on the board are official. Next, event 227, the girls 16 and over, 200-meter breaststroke, A final. Madam referee. Off we go in lane number 1, Ella Sleds from Killarney. Lane 2, Gabriella Schenk, Keano. Lane 3 is McKenna Wood, LA Swimming. Lane 4, Rianne Caterhagen, University of Calgary. Lane 5, Megan Berrigan, Keano. Lane 6, Miana Graham, Radio Catalina. Lane 7, Olivia Miller, University of Calgary. Megan Berrigan with the lead in lane number 5 as she goes through in 35 point on her first 50. Caterhagen from the University of Calgary in 4. She's the top seed from this morning's 242.01. Berrigan is 2.5 seconds back in lane number 5, but she has the lead for Edmonton Keano. Caterhagen sitting in second, and it looks like Miana Graham from Radio Catalina is third. Berrigan out strong and 35 high. She's going to take that lead through the first 100 and turn around onto the back half of this race out in front. There goes Berrigan at 116.1. 116.7 is the split for Caterhagen. Graham turning in third in a 118.4, comfortably ahead of the rest of the field. And it is turning into a great battle here in the middle of the pool. As we come to the 150-meter mark, Berrigan from Edmonton Keano staying just ahead of Caterhagen. At the 150, it's 157.8 to 158.8. A little less than a second separating these two. It's going to be the last wall for your race leader. Megan Berrigan from Edmonton Keano on and off that wall so quick. And here comes Caterhagen in lane number 4, 15 meters to go in the final of our 16 and over girls 200-meter breaststroke. Caterhagen trying to make a late charge, but it looks like Berrigan is going to hold on for the win in a 2:39.82. Second going to Caterhagen, University of Calgary in lane number 4, and third goes to Mianna Graham from Red Deer Catalina in lane 6. Results on the board are official. Next up, event 228, the boys 200-meter breaststroke. Our first heat is going to be the 12 to 13-year-old boys, A final. Madam Referee. Quick start in the middle of the pool. Jackson Kwan in lane number 5 off very quickly right there. Top seed, Kalen Plain on lane 4 from Killarney. He was 2:49.08 this morning. And Kwan's going to have his work cut out for him in this head-to-head match. He was 2:57.30 this morning in preliminaries. As we come to the first 35 meters of this race, Plana in lane number 4, the slight advantage ahead of Kwan. At the touch, only 8/100ths of a second separating these two. 37.49 for Plana, 37.57 for Kwan in lane number 5. Still together through 75 meters. It's turning into a great race here as they come to the halfway point. Plana took off 21 seconds from his entry time this morning with a great drop for him, while Kwan in lane number 5 took off 17 seconds from his personal best, down to 2:57. 4/10 of a second separating these two swimmers now. They were 3:10 and 3:15 on the entry time before they came to this meet. Making some huge drops, these youngsters here in our 12 to 13-year-old boys final. Kwan gaining ground through the clean swim part of this race, but Plana showing his strength off of each of these walls. And look at this, at the 150-meter mark, 6/100ths of a second. This race has gone mano-a-mano here in the middle of the pool. Killarney's Plana in lane number 4, 2:03.51, while Kwan was a 2:03.45. Just over 25 meters left to go in the A final of the 200-meter breaststroke boys 12 to 13, and it has turned into quite a race. Plana with another strong push-off in lane number 4. We'll see if Kwan has got anything left over these last 10 meters. 2:49.08 was the time by Plana this morning. 2:57.30 by Kwan. And what a huge drop again, down to 2:45.85. Kalen Plana winning, taking 25 seconds off of his best time for the win while Jackson Kwan takes off nearly 30 seconds off his entry time to go 2:46. A great swim out of these young breaststrokers here in the middle of the pool.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Astro, no. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put them in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. She say.
And it looks like we had disqualification in that last heat. Results are now official. Moving on into our next heat, heat number 2. This is the 14 to 15-year-old boys A final. Madam referee. Lane number 1 is Alberta Marlins Hunter Scrove. Lane 2, University of Calgary's Yanni Malonish. Lane 3 from Killarney, Charlie Chofamuk. Lane 4 from Keano, Cohen Chan. Lane 5 from Killarney, Brandon Hashi. Lane 6 from Red Deer Catalina, Miles Grant. Lane number 7 from the University of Calgary, Rio DaCosta. And in lane number 8 from the University of Calgary, Jason Liu. Chan out in front, 33-0. He was a 2:27.19 this morning. Miles Grant sitting in second for Red Deer Catalina, followed by Brandon Hashi from Killarney. Grant this morning at 2:41.43, while Hashi was 2:35.32. Chan coming to the halfway point here now, looking strong at 1:10.2. Hashi turning next at 1:13.9, followed by Grant in 1:14.2 in lane 6. Chan still now way out in front of the field. He's got more than 5 meters. As he comes to the flags, it's going to be the 150-meter mark for Cohen Chan in lane 4. 1:48.64. Hashi and Grant in 5 and 6 still having a great race for second, only separated by 0.6 of a second. And here we go now at the finish. Edmonton Candles, Cohen Chan. At the touch, 2:27.19. Second going to Hashi in lane number 5 at 2:34.06. And third, Miles Grant at 2:36.69. Results on the board are official. Next, event 230. This is the boys 16 and over final. Madam referee. Swimming in lane at number 2 is Kathan Hill. Cascade, lane 3, William Fleury, Patriots. Lane at number 4, representing Edmonton Keanu, Spencer McKenzie. Lane 5 from Cascade, the winner of the 50-meter breaststroke tonight, Cameron Brill. Lane 6 from the University of Calgary, Artur Shikowski. And lane 7 from the University of Calgary, Evan Yee. And Brill won the 50, so he is out quick in lane 5 at 31.92, 7/10 of a second ahead of McKenzie. Cameron Brill looking very smooth and very strong as he comes to the halfway point. Out ahead is Spencer McKenzie. Brill at 109.13, McKenzie 109.71, 58.100 separate them. Third right now it is lane at number 2, Kathan Hill from Cascade at 118.6. Brill out in front, but here comes McKenzie as they come to the 150-meter mark. Cameron Brill, Cascade in 5, out slightly ahead at 148.7, 5/10 of a second up on McKenzie. Kathan Hill still comfortably in third as he comes to the wall in lane number 2. .25 meters to go for your race leaders. Cameron Brill in 5. And lane number 4, Spencer McKenzie. And here goes Brill picking up the tempo. 10 meters left to go for Cam Brill. As he comes to the flags, he's going to have 3 strokes left. And here it is, Brill in 5, 2:26.76. Second going to Spencer McKenzie, Edmonton Keanu in lane 4. And now picking it up is William Fleury from the Patriots trying to get up to Kathan Hill. There goes Fleury just by Hill. And it is going to be the Patriots coming in third in lane 3. Results on the board are official. Next up, this is event 231. This is the girls 200-meter medley relay. We do have 3 heats in this event. Heat number 1 is going to be our 12 to 13-year-old girls. Madam referee. And here we go. Swimming in lane at number 3, the Calgary Patriots. Lane 4, the Patriots C team. Lane 5 is Killarney, and lane 6, Cascade Swim Club. These are 12 to 13-year-old girls. Leading the way in lane at number 4, Anna Joseph from the Patriots. Going strong, 50 meters of backstroke as she comes to the wall, 32.24. Second in lane, number 5 is Killarney, and third is Cascade in 6. Breaststroke is moving well for Abigail Clark in lane at number 4. Extending the lead for the Patriots in the middle of the pool. In on butterfly now, Haley Cameron. For Killarney, it's going to be Matea Gigovich. There she goes in for second, and for Cascade, here goes Maria Banks. Haley Cameron having a good fly leg. Her anchor up in the blocks, getting ready to go. Maya Stork now into the water for Killarney. It's going to be Maya Scher. And getting ready in lane number 6, Megan Van Vliet will anchor the Cascade Swim Club. And here we go at the finish. It is going to be the Calgary Patriots in lane number 4, winning in a 2:10.39. Second goes to Killarney in lane number 5. And coming in for third in lane number 6, it is Regan Van Vliet and the Cascade Swim Club. Results on the board are good. Moving on to our next heat, which will be heat number 3. This is the 14 to 15-year-old girls 4x50 meter medley relay. Madam referee. Our third heat is in the water in lane number 1, Calgary Patriots. Lane 2 is Cascade. Lane 3, Patriots B team. Lane number 4, Edmonton Giano. Lane 5, Killarney. Lane 6 is the Killarney C team. Lane 7, Red Deer Catalina. Lane number 8, the Cascade C team. Eliana Garcia in lane number 4. 30.23 is the split time for Edmonton Giano. They're followed by the Patriots in the lane at number 3, and then third is Killarney in 5. Kaylee Crane doing a great job on the breaststroke for Keanu, but here comes a very hard-charging Shayna Fu in lane number 3, bringing the Patriots up into contention. Butterflyers getting ready to go. There goes Brooke Anderson, followed by Annika Cameron, and in third, it's now lane 6. That is the Killarney C team. Into the water, Shayla Bideout. And down to the freestyle now in 4. it is going to be Ashley Jackson. In lane number 3, Jocelyn Evans. And in lane number 6, Shirsha Gupta. What a great race here in the girls 14 to 15, 4x50 meter medley relay. Edmonton Keano, followed by the Patriots, and then 2 Killarney teams battling for the top 3 position. What a finish. Here it is. Edmonton Keano, 2:04.70. Ahead of the Patriots and moving back into third. It is lane number 5. That's the Killarney B team. And we do have a disqualification in lane number 1 in that heat. Results on the board are now good. Moving on to heat number 4, which is our final heat. This is the women's 16 and over 4x50 meter medley relay. Battle referee. Like Mick Jagger. 4 teams in this final. Killarney's in lane number 3. LA Swimming is in lane number 4. Cascade in 5, and the Calgary Patriots in lane 6. Winners underwater out of lane at number 5, right to 14.5 meters. Peyton Kelly won the 100-meter backstroke, and she is charging hard here in this 50, 30.21. Out ahead of the Calgary Patriots in 6, followed by LA Swimming in lane number 4. Cascade with the breaststroke in the water now. Cora Wilson. Shirley 2 from the Patriots is right at her hip as we come to that first 25 roll. And just 10 meters to go for Wilson. She is closing very hard here in this 4x50 medley relay, gaining ground on the Patriots as the Butterflyers get ready to dive in. Sophie Idle for Cascade, and for the Calgary Patriots, Leah Butler. Into the water third is Killarney's Kate McLean, trying to chase down both the Calgary Patriots in lane 6 and the Cascade Swim Club in lane number 5. This one's coming down to our anchor legs. For Cascade, it will be Olivia Bathke. For the Calgary Patriots, Paige Moore. And for Killarney, Grace Turner. 0.4 of a second is the advantage for Cascade in lane number 5, up ahead of the Patriots in 6. Last wall for Bathke. She is on the home stretch as we come to the finish of the girls 4x50 meter medley relay. Bathke having a great go as she comes to the finish. Cascade is in for the win in 5, 2:03.40. Second going to the Patriots in lane number 6, and third goes to the Killarney Swim Club in lane 3. We have a disqualification in that previous heat. Lane number 5 has been disqualified. We saw it for a second. The results did flash up there correctly. On to our next event, 232, boys 100-meter butterfly. This will be heat number 1, the 12 to 13-year-old A final. Madam referee. Lane number 1 is Levi Hildebrand. Lane 2, Alan Pittick. That was lane 3. Pittick is in 4. Dalton Powell is in lane number 5. And Sebastian Polchik in lane number 6. Pittick representing Killarney Swim Club in lane number 4. He was a 109.28 this morning. Right there with him, Dalton Powell with a slight advantage in 5 for Red Deer. Powell this morning in 110.58. 1/10 of a second separating Powell from Pittick in the middle of the pool. Third is Hildebrand from the Patriots in lane 3. Here comes Pittick in lane number 4, charging at the finish. Killarney's Alan Pittick. 109.28 this morning, and you're going to be in for this win in a 107.70. Powell coming second in lane number 5, and third going to Hildebrand from the Patriots in lane 3. Results on the board are official. Heat 2 now, the 14 to 15-year-old boys B final. Madam referee. B final in lane 2 is Samuel Spencer, University of Calgary. Lane 3, Jason Yang, Cascade. Lane 4, Lachlan Simpson, University of Calgary. Lane number 5, Kalen Sumong, Red Deer, Catalina. Lane 6, Andrew Chilton, Keano. Lane 7, Balash Moldovan, Killarney. And in lane number 8, from Cascade, Brian Zhang. Smong is leading the way. It was 106.18. Yang in 3, right on his heels. And it's Smong, a huge drop down to 103.97. Big drop for Red Deer Catalina's Kalen Smong, winning the B final. Results on the board are official. Heat 3 now, the 14 to 15-year-old boys A final. Madam referee. Lane 1 is Adam Al-Sifi, University of Calgary. Lane 2, Dimitrios Malonish, University of Calgary. Lane 3, Andrew Byrne, Patriots. Lane 4, Nick Duncan, University of Calgary. Lane number 5, Tanner Cole, Keano. Lane 6, Jackson Wolf, Killarney. Lane 7, Daniel Asker from the University of Calgary. And lane number 8, Cohen Chan, Keano. Nick Duncan, 26.32 on the way out. He was a 58.89 this morning in prelims. Staying nice and low to the water, looking very smooth. Duncan coming to the last wall. Should be able to challenge that 58.8 he did this morning in prelims. 10 meters left to go for the University of Calgary's Nick Duncan. 58.89 this morning, and tonight a 56.73, a 2-second drop. Great swim out of Duncan in 4. Second going to lane at number 3, Andrew Byrne, Calgary Patriots, and third, Edmonton Keano's Tanner Cole in lane 5. Results on the board are official. Next heat, boys 16 and over, A final, Madam Referee. In they go, swimming in lane number 2, Alex Baithke, Cascade. Lane 3, Isaac Baylor from Red Deer, Catalina. Lane 4, top seed Addison Butler from Cascade. Lane 5, Cameron Chan, Keano. And in lane number 6, Parker Maxwell from the Alberta Marlins. Butler this morning was a 58.80. There he is, 26.90 through the first 50 meters, 0.2 of a second ahead of Baylor in 2. Cameron Chan in 3, 27.24, 0.3 back. Chan moving nicely off of that 50 roll. All three of them coming to the 75 together. Advantage Butler as he comes off of the roll out in front. Chan just a half stroke behind in lane number 5. Here comes Cameron Chan in 5. And Edmonton Keano's Cameron Chan in at the finish at 57.59. Second going to Butler in lane 4. And third going to Isaac Baylor, Red Deer, Catalina in lane 3. Results on the board are official. Next, it is the girls' 100-meter butterfly. This is event number 235. Heat number 1 will be the 12 to 13-year-old girls. A final, Madam Referee. Swimming in lane number 1 from Cascade, Regan Van Vliet. Lane 2 from the Patriots, Peyton Less. Lane 3 from Killarney, Ranumi Ashwargi. Lane 4 from Killarney, Mattia Gigovich. Lane 5 from the University of Calgary, Sienna Rogers. Lane 6 from Keano, Tekla Rashmiklowski. Lane 7 from Cascade, Maria Banks. Gigovich in lane number 4, 105.84 this morning. Up by a second and a half on the field, but right there with her here tonight, Sienna Rogers, University of Calgary. Rogers won the 100-meter backstroke, and she is trying to close in on the finish on Gigovich here in this 100-meter butterfly. Gigovich and Rogers together at the touch. Sienna Rogers, 106.33 by a 1/10 of a second. In for the win. Second going to Gigovich in lane number 4, and third goes to Ranumi Ashwargi in lane 3 from Killarney. Results on the board are official. Heat 2 now, the 14 to 15-year-old girls B final. Madam Referee. Off we go in lane number 1, Emma Moe, Keano. Lane 2, Shayla Rideout, Killarney. Lane 3, Maria Koshik, University of Calgary. Lane 4, Jocelyn Evans, Calgary Patriots. Lane 5, Tatiana Alicia, Calgary Patriots. Lane 6, Dakota Dodslav, Parkland Pirates. Lane 7, Lola O'Brien, LA Swimming. And in lane number 8, Cindy Lee from the Patriots. Lane number 6, Dakota Dotslaff from Parkland Pirates out in front, 112.41 this morning. She has quite a meet so far this weekend and is really doing a good job here on this 100-meter butterfly. Again, 112.4 this morning. Can absolutely crush that here tonight at a 108.18, winning the B final. Results on the board are official. Heat 3, 14 to 15-year-old girls, A final, Madam Referee. Off we go in lane number 1, Victoria Strom, Killarney. Lane 2, Aliana Garcia, Keano. Lane 3, Brooke Anderson, Keano. Lane number 4, Milena Koshik, University of Calgary. Lane 5, Annika Cameron from Calgary Patriots. Lane 6, Rachel Wigington, University of Calgary. Lane 7, Kara Peterson, University of Calgary. And lane 8, Avery Mitchell from the Killarney Swim Club. Koshik out in front in lane number 4, 30.93. She was a 106.41 this morning. And looking very strong as she comes to the last wall. Koshik turning, and we'll see what she's got on the underwater, out past the flags. Second and third is a very close race in 5-6 between Cameron and the Patriots and Wigington from the University of Calgary. And here goes Koshik at the wall, 105.57. Second to go to Wigington in lane number 6, and third to Cameron from the Patriots in lane 5. Results on the board are official. Next, event 237, the girls 16 and over, 100-meter butterfly final. Madam Referee.
What's the referee's name tonight? She's got a name tag.
Katie Thompson swimming in lane number 1 for Killarney. Lane 2 is Lois Croshaw from Cascade. Lane 3, Madison Weens, Red Deer Catalina. Lane 4, top seed, Kate McLean, Killarney. Lane 5, Haley French, University of Calgary. Lane 6, Sophie Idle, Cascade. Lane 7, Mattia Lastova from Keano. And lane number 8, Grace Arnott, Cascade. McLean at 30.10 has a 6/100th of a second advantage over Haley French in lane 5. Up there as well as Madison Weens, Red Deer Catalina, 25 meters left to go. And what a race we've got in the girls' open 100-meter butterfly. McLean trying to answer back to the challenge from 5 and 3. McLean and French, 3 strokes to go. And it is by 4/100ths of a second, Haley French, University of Calgary. Second going to Kate McLean, Killarney. And third, Madison Waynes, Red Deer Catalina. Results on the board are official. Next, event 239, the boys 200 meter freestyle. Heat 1 is our 12 to 13-year-old boys A final. Madam referee. Off we go, Nathan Zhang in lane number 3 from Cascade. Lane 4 is Ben Weir, Cascade. Lane 5, Michael Lindenbach, Cascade. And lane 6, Clayton Lindenbach, Cascade. Ben Weir in lane number 4 is the top qualifier into this final. He was 2:29.07 this morning. And we got a battle of the Lindenbach boys in 5 and 6. They were 2:41 and 2:44 respectively. 2:44.7 was Zhang's time in lane number 3 in this all Cascade heat. Ben Weir now coming to the halfway point, but look at this race for second and third. 6, 5, and 3, all turning within a half second of each other at the 100. Weir out in a 1:15.67. He's going to have to pick it up here on the backhand to go underneath the time he did this morning. Again, that was a 2:29.0. And we're now at the 150-meter mark in 1:53.5. We'll see what he's got here on the back 50. He's got to be 35 seconds or better. And we have a very tight race here between Michael Lindenbach in 5 and Clayton Lindenbach in 6. Half a second separating these two, and Nathan Zhang right there as well. All three of them coming to the last wall together. But here comes the charge, and here comes the legs out of Ben Weir in lane 4 as he comes to the finish. 2:29.07 this morning is going to be pretty darn close at the wall. 2:28.97, a tenth of a second better than this morning to win for Ben Weir. In lane number 4, second looks to be Michael Lindenbach in lane number 5, a good drop at 2:39.1, and third, Clayton Lindenbach at a time of 2:40.01. Results on the board are official. Next up, Heat 2, the 14 to 15-year-old boys A final. Madam referee. Final, the 200-meter freestyle boys, 14 to 15. Lane number 2, Daniel Alexander from LA Swimming. Lane 3 is Roman Terci, University of Calgary. Lane 4, Paul Dardis, Killarney. Lane 5 from Edmonton, Keanu, Merrick Phillips. And lane 6 from University of Calgary, Desmond Wang. Paul Dardis, we saw him win the sprint 50 here tonight. He was 23.99, a good swim for the 15-year-old from the Killarney Swim Club. Going through the first 100 meters now at 55.1. Merrick Phillips, Edmonton Keanu, comes from some pretty good swimming stock up north. His father, Mark, a former national teamer in the late 80s, early 90s. Last 50 meters now at this wall for Dardis in lane number 4 as he turns in 1:25.45. 30 point on that 50. We'll see if he can hold on and get down to 1:55 or better. Phillips turning in second in lane number 5, 1:33.8. Just a few tenths of a second ahead of Daniel Alexander. LA swimming in 2. I think we're going to see a 1:54 out of Dardis here as he pushes hard here in the last 25. Paul Dardis Killarney in a 1:54.92. A great swim out of Killarney's Paul Dardis to sweep the freestyles, the 50, the 100, and the 200 this weekend. Second goes to LA Swimming's Daniel Alexander in lane number 2, and third goes to Edmonton Canada's Merrick Phillips in lane 5. Results on the board are official. 16 and over boys, A final, 200 freestyle, Madam Referee. Lane number 1, Evan Yee, University of Calgary. Lane 2, Isaac Milne, Cascade. Lane number 3, Caden Werner Enns, Cascade. Lane number 4, Dawson Sheehan, also Cascade. Lane 5, Red Deer Catalina's Cooper Waddle. Lane 6 from Cascade, Caleb Kane. Lane 7 from Cascade, Jack Tevlin. And lane number 8 from Glencoe, Anthony Waller. Sheehan out in front in a 27-0. He's got his teammate Isaac Milne in lane number 2, just a tenth behind him. Going to the 75, it is Sheehan, followed closely by Werner Enns and Milne. Keep your eye on Cooper Waddle in lane number 5. He was a 2:01.87. Sheehan, the only swimmer this morning under 2 minutes here in this final. Turning in at 56.47. Solid 29 split. He needs 2 more 29s to get down to 1:55, 1:54. We're going to see what his back end looks like here of the 200-meter freestyle race. Sheehan turning at the 125-meter mark, followed together in lanes 3 and 5 by Werner Enns and Cooper Waddle. There we go at the 150-meter mark, 30.4 for Dawson Sheehan on that 50. He's going to have to pick it up to get down to 1:56 or 1:55. Werner Enns moving nicely at 1:29.1. We'll see if he can get under 2 minutes. 25 meters left to go for the leaders. It is Sheehan and Werner Enns in lane 4 and lane 3. And here we go at the wall. Cascade's Dawson Sheehan in 4, 1:58.07. Second, 2:00.02 is Caden Werner Enns in 3. And third, in lane number 5, Red Deer Catalina's Cooper Waddle. Results on the board are official. On to the girls' 200-meter freestyle now. This will be our first heat. 12 to 13-year-old A final. Madam Referee. A final goes 12 to 13. Swimming in lane number 1, Taylor Ginter, LA Swimming. Lane 2, Calgary Patriots, Maya Stork. Lane 3 from University of Calgary, Julia Norman. Lane 4 from Keanu, Bridget Evans. Lane 5, sorry. Lane 6 from Killarney, Maya Scher. And lane 7, Cascade's Lila Thiessen. Lane number 8, rounding out the field, also from Cascade, Regan Van Vliet. At the 100-meter mark, Norman out in a 1:07.50. Got 2.5 seconds up on Bridget Evans, Edmonton Canal, sitting in lane number 5. Third is lane 2, Maya Stork from the Patriots. Julia Norman in lane number 4, coming to the 150-meter mark. Returning in a 1:44.50. She was 2:21.24 this morning. Be the top qualifier here in the A final. Have to be better than 37 seconds to go underneath that time here tonight. Over the last 50 meters as she hits the last wall. It's Norman followed by Bridget Evans in lane at number 5. And it's very close in lane number 6, turning in third. That is Maya Scher from Killarney. And we're going to see a better than this morning time out of Norman as she hits the wall at a 2:19.87. Second going to Bridget Evans in lane at number 5, Edmonton Cano. And third goes to lane 6. That's Killarney's Maya Scher. Results on the board are official. Next is Heat 2. This is the 14 to 15-year-old B final. Madam Referee. Finalists in the water, swimming in lane number 2, Olivia Morrow, Cano. Lane 3, Ashley Jackson, Cano. Lane 4, Peyton Sheehan, Cascade. Lane 5, Madeline Connell, also Cascade. And lane number 6, also from the Cascade Swim Club, June Farban. Top qualifier in lane number 4, Peyton Sheehan, this morning swam at 2:23.46. She's got her hands full now, though. Ashley Jackson, Edmonton Cano. Jackson this morning, she was at 2:24.78. Jackson turning in 1:06.86, a little bit over a second ahead of Maddie Connell, swimming in second in lane number 5, followed by Peyton Sheehan. Both Connell and Sheehan were lifetime bests this morning. Jackson was just off hers, but she's the race leader, turning at 1:42.9, a tenth of a second ahead of Maddie Connell in 5. Peyton Sheehan sitting back in third. Here come the legs out of Sheehan. She's trying to move back up on the two swimmers on the outside of her in 5 and 3 as they come to the last wall. It is Jackson followed by Connell and then Sheehan. 25 meters left to go in the B final. And it is a close race between Maddie Connell in lane number 5 and Ashley Jackson in lane 3. At the touch it is 2:18.64. Ashley Jackson, second going to Maddie Connell in lane number 5, and third Peyton Sheehan, all lifetime best, all under 2:20 for our top 3 finishers. Results on the board are official. Next up, Heat 3, the 14 to 15-year-old girls A final. Madam Referee. Off they go at Priya Thomas, Red Deer Catalina, swimming in lane number 1. Grace McDonald, University of Calgary in 2. Kira Kennedy, Cascade in 3. Abby Baylor, Red Deer Catalina in 4. Kristen Hollingsworth, Alberta Marlins in 5. Kaylee Crane, Edmonton Keano in 6. Molly Fleming, Killarney in 7. Ellie Baker, Cascade in lane number 8. Baylor out quickly, 29-0, 2:11.8 this morning. That was a lifetime best time by nearly 5 seconds for Abby Baylor. This morning in preliminaries when she went 2:11, she's out nearly a second faster on that first 50 than she did this morning in prelims. Looking to have a great go at it here in lane number 4. This is a gutsy out by Baylor in 4. A swimmer from Red Deer Catalina now at the halfway point in 1:01.10. That is nearly 3 full seconds faster than she went out this morning. Really driving hard is Baylor in 4. Hollingsworth sitting back second in lane at number 5. Third right now it is lane 3, Kira Kennedy for the Cascade Swim Club. She won a 3-second personal best this morning. And we'll see what Baylor's got left on this last 50 as she comes to the wall. Abby Baylor turning in 1:35.1. I think she can get under 2:10, which would be another huge drop. We'll see what she's got in these last 35 meters. Here goes Baylor coming up to the last wall. And it looks like she's feeling it here, but she is not giving it up. 15 meters left to go. Red Deer Catalina's Abby Baylor trying to get under 2:11.85 that she did this morning. At the wall, Baylor 2:10.13. Second goes to Hollingsworth from the Alberta Marlins in lane number 5, and third to Kira Kennedy from Cascade in 3. Results on the board are official. Next up, 16 and over girls, Heat 1. This is the B final. Madam Referee. B finals in the water in lane number 1. Olivia Bathke, Cascade. Lane 2, Emily Bugby, University of Calgary. Lane 3, Maya Bessling, University of Calgary. Lane 4, Alicia Jarris, Edmonton Keano. Lane 5, Claire Bennett, University of Calgary. Lane 6, Sydney Huseman, Glencoe. Lane 7, Kendall Brisbane, Keano. And in lane number 8, Grace Turner, Killarney Swim Club. A little over a second separating all 8 swimmers here for that first 50 meters. Top seed, Alicia Jarris, Edmonton Keano this morning. She was 2:13.76. Four swimmers turning at the 100-meter mark, all within a half second of each other. 1:02.92 is the split time for Jarris, Edmonton Keano in 4. Only 0.2 of a second up on Claire Bennett, University of Calgary in lane number 5. And there we go, through 150 meters. It is still Jarris up in front, now by 0.8 of a second up on Bennett. 50 meters left to go. We're going to see some more drops here as we come to the close of this 200-meter freestyle. Less than 25 meters to go. This is the last individual event of the night. We do have one more heat of the 200 free. What a finish out of these girls in 4 and 5. It's going to go to Bennett, 2:10.72. Results on the board are official. Final individual race of the night. This is Heat 2 of the girls 16 and over. This is your A final, Madam Referee. Gabrielle Dunn in lane number 1, Keanu. Lane 2, Shane Bowie, Keanu. Lane number 3, Edmonton Keanu's Tegan Vanderleek. Lane number 4, top seed, also Keanu, Krista Lang. Lane 5 from Keanu again, Emma Finland. Lane 6, Red Deer Catalina, Edalie Couture. Lane 7 from Keanu, Naomi Slee. And in lane number 8, also Keanu, Claire Francis. Expecting a good race here in the middle of the pool. Vanderleek, Liang, and Finland have been on fire all weekend, particularly in these freestyle events. A great team battle in 3, 4, and 5. Vanderleek out in front. Lang looking strong here in lane number 4, starting to move now. And Finland, we see, are winning all of our distance races so far this weekend. 58.5 to 58.8 and 58.9 at the halfway point. Lang this morning was a 2:02.38. Lang and Vanderleek looking very strong in 3 and 4. They've separated themselves a little bit from Finland now as they come to the 150-meter mark. And there goes Christy Lang turning in 129.3. That's a 30.8 split. You got to pick it up just a little bit to get under 2 minutes. Last wall for Lang. There goes Vanderbeek, and third is Finland. Less than 25 meters to go. Vanderleek in lane number 3 trying to claw back some ground on their teammate Christy Lang leading the way. But it's going to be Lang, Edmonton Keanu in lane number 4. A great swim at 2:00.71. Second to Vanderleek in lane number 3, and third to Emma Finland in lane 5. Results on the board are official. Now, our final event of the night. We have 2 heats in this race. It is a mixed 4x50-meter medley relay. And it's going to be heat number 1 of 2. Madam Referee. All right, the mixed medley relay. A pretty exciting one. We saw the mixed medley relay make its Olympic debut this summer in the Tokyo Games. We've got a full field. Swimming in lane 1 is Killarney, lane 2 Killarney C, lane 3 Killarney B, lane number 4 Cascade. As Parker Deshay leading the way, 28.60 on the backstroke. Lane 5, Cascade E team. Lane 6, the Cascade D. And lane number 7, Red Deer Catalina B. Parker Deshay pass to Ryan Zhang, who is leading the race. Killarney Swim Club, they have Lauren Porter swimming breaststroke. Looks like sitting third is lane 2. That is also Killarney with their C team. And Charlie Chofamak. Zhang into the wall. There goes Ellie Baker on the butterfly. For Killarney, it's Victoria Strom in 3. and Jackson Wolf in lane number 2. Look to see Wolf now try and close the gap on the field. Baker holding on in lane number 4. Here comes Wolf in lane number 2, trying to hunt them down as we get ready for the anchor legs. It is going to come to our freestylers. In lane number 4, it's Maddie Connell. In lane number 2, Rianne Gameo. And in lane 3, watch out, Paul Dardis into the water now. Look at Dardis decimate the field for the first 25 meters. Hung up a little bit on that wall. But here we go. Killarney in lane number 3, powering on to the finish. And Paul Dardis and the Killarney B team winning in a 1:59.26. Second going to the Cascade Swim Club in lane 4, and it looks to be third in lane number 2. That's the Cascade C team. There we go, the results on the board look to be good. Our second and our final heat now, the last race of the evening. Madam Referee. Last race of the night, swimming in lane number 3, that is Cascade. Lane 4 is the Cascade A team. Lane 5, Red Deer Catalina, and lane 6, Killarney. Caleb Gain in lane number 4 having a good hard charging battle with Matt McDonald, Killarney in 6. Advantage Gain as he comes to the wall, 28.11. In goes Cameron Brill onto the breaststroke leg for Killarney. It's Georgia Wise. And sitting in third, it is Cascade B team with Isaac Milne swimming breaststroke. And Brill really distancing himself now as a butterflyer. Sophie Idle dives in. She's going to be chased by Isaac Baylor in lane number 5 from the Red Deer Catalina Swim Club, as well as Cascade's Lois Cronshaw in lane number 3. Idle holding on here ahead of Baylor as the freestylers get ready. For Cascade, your race leaders is going to be Peyton Kelly. For lane number 5, Red Deer, Ellie Couture. And in lane number 3, it looks like Olivia Bathke in just ahead of Killarney's Liam Durda. And here we go at the finish. It is going to be Cascade winning the last race of the night with Peyton Kelly, 1:53.08. Second going to Red Deer Catalina in lane number 5, and third to the Killarney Swim Club in lane 6. And the results are good. That is a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again, all of our officials and volunteers throughout the weekend. Thank you to the officials and coaches and teams for those great performances. What a night. That brings us to a conclusion of day 2 of the Cascade Speed Meet.